Hi everyone, I am Margot, tarot reader. Thank you everyone. Welcome to Soluna Botanica. Um, so I am doing a ritual for a client. This ritual is in reference to separating someone that has been giving them a difficult time in their relationship and their union. So therefore there are some things that we must take action into to helping them and protecting their space, their love, their relationship. It is an unfortunate situation, but sometimes it's a must, and we must do. Um, and also, before I continue, again, thank you for taking the time to watch. If you are needing your own consultation, reading, or ritual, please email us at solunabotanica2 at gmail.com or Margot, your tarot reader at gmail.com. We are here open 7 days in the shop and also in the virtual through the media sector for your readings, for your rituals, for your consultations, for your cleansing, anything to do with all of spiritual enlightenment, physically and spiritually, for yours or anyone that you are interested in. Um, and also, when it comes to putting out the rituals aspect of the videos, as my clients know, if it's your first time taking your chance into our community, spiritual community, know that when I say we, it is I and thyself. We are only allowed to put only at least 1% or less of what we do with our spiritual work. There are many and hundreds and thousands of different ways to do certain rituals. It would just depends on the circumstance as of each individual person or people. Okay. And also in the spiritual alignment as well, when we're doing rituals for someone that has passed on as well, it also depends on their circumstance that happened in the physical life and that is going on now in the spiritual realm for them as well. If you're needing to do rituals for someone to have a better path, a healing aspect of their soul, of their spirit, a cleansing of their spirit, helping them guide them through the other side, restoring their energy, their vibration. It's absolutely doable. Um, Everything that you believe and trust in and have hope and faith, and also most importantly in the person that is doing the spiritual work for you, it's very important that you trust them and have faith, because that faith and trust, it actually involves it comes in one within you as well. Okay, so whoever it is that you choose, have that in mind as well. For myself, it is almost a requirement, because it's that trust between the client and I and thyself that makes that bond, that creates a faster, not just the outcome of what you're seeking, but also the spiritual form within yourself to find itself sooner than later. Okay. um what else can I say to you? So, um are they good rituals and spells? Yes. Are they bad ones? Yes. Because again, it depends on each individual circumstances. If we're dealing with negative entities or energies of your own or others, we have to deal accordingly. We have to adjust accordingly. This may look simple through the videos and whatnot, and then you might try to do it on your own. That is the one of the number one reasons why I have not been aligned to um, give the privilege to teach on how to do certain things when it comes to spiritualism. Because again, they are certain entities and energies that we interact with and are not suitable for thyself or anyone else. So I am being responsible in that aspect. Okay. Um, and I prepare myself prior to, during, and after of any kind, even if it's a ritual, a spell, or an actual reading. And why is that? Because we're interacting with energies. I am not the one delivering the messages. I am not the one doing the work. The spirits, the guides, the creator gives me the knowledge, the know-how, what to do on each circumstances and each person and each spirit. And in the reading, same way, we are lucky to know how are they communicating, how are they using the tone, the voice, the creativity, the visions, and to give you all those messages, all those answers that you're seeking and asking. It is a divine energy. So they're only using my vessel, my energy, my body to do so. Okay. And for as long as they allow me to, I will be more than happy to continue this. I love what I do for the purpose, most importantly, for us to align ourselves in the best possible way in this physical life that we're in. Okay. And so, for as long as they give me such privilege, I am here. I am absolutely here, always willing to help you and restore your peace in one way or another. Trust me on that. My clients know. Um, Also, what else can I say to you? Yes, a reading is required to do a ritual of any kind, a spiritual cleansing of any kind, a spell of any kind. Because I have to see just about everything that needs to be seen when it comes to the physical and the spiritual energy of your surroundings. And also, if it's guided and if I'm able to do certain things. Because again, the spirits will tell me yes or no, try and see. It's not just a go. I have had clients that they come and they say, well, I would like this and this and that. It doesn't work that way for me. That will be irresponsible of me to do so also. It's a delicacy. It's very, very delicate to deal with entities and energies of all kinds. And we cannot just roam the spiritual enlightenment in however way we choose to. Unfortunately, no. And so therefore, I have to see, because again, I'm not just also protecting thyself, but myself also. Okay. And yes, there have been times that I've declined certain rituals, and including readings. And it will, you never know when it will happen again. It is not up to me. It is not up to me. And if I'm able to do a ritual or a spell for you and put it out there to the ethers and let it marinate and manifest, it is a beautiful thing to do. It is the luckiest thing that you will have from me. And it is a privilege to say this, because they tell me all the time, if I am not able to conceive and manifest certain things for you, trust me and believe me, do not try anywhere else. Because I work with such divine energy and light and creation from our Creator, that if it is not able to come forth in the way that is seeking, don't play around with anything or anyone else to get to where you want to get, because they can promise you the world. I cannot, because I am not God. Okay? Yes, a high priestess, but I am not God. In this life, I am not. So therefore, I cannot grant, I am not a genie. You can call me a witch if you like, or, but I am not whom to grant things that are so divine for you or for anyone else. I can absolutely do my very best, and I will affirmably, with all my affirmations, with all the work that I do, put it out there and seek it out. And yes, they work. But again, I am not the creator itself. So there's no way that you can guarantee something to someone 100%. And you also have to be worried and concerned what energies are they going to be interacting to do so, because without knowing, other things can be exchanged that are coming from you or someone else. Okay. It is very, very important to understand that, should you ask when you're going to your spiritual worker, who they're working with, or how they work, or what they're using. And if you don't want to know, then that's good for you. But it's important, because everything that gets to be done for you, whether it's good or bad, if you see it that way, your energy gets entwined with it as well. Okay. There's at least in my behalf, I don't, you may see certain things that are similar to others, and copycats or whatever, to each his own. But it is very, very absolutely different how I conceive and do all that I do, how I manifest the things that I do. how I purified and engaged in such energies. Okay, even I myself, I'm at awe at times in the way that we can communicate with the higher self and the divines. Oh my God, it's amazing. Um, so again, if you're new, it it has to be certain things that you're asking and seeking to have found me. And if it took you this long to find me, it is the time for you to find whatever it is that you're asking yourself, or keep going in and out. If you've been to other readers, if you've been to other psychics, if you've been to other whoever, whatever, and you come and find me, whether it's in the physical life, walking around, shopping, whatever, or in my shop, or through the media, you have been rightfully so sent by your own spirit guides. You've been asking and seeking, and now they've said it's time for you to find that healing, those answers, etc. Okay? Nothing happens just to happen. It is a divine timing of everything. And can timing be bent to our need? Absolutely. Timing can and is very important to find that path, that guidance, that direction in this life that we're in. And timing can also help us, believe it or not, to seek what has been happening prior to this life and finding that peace as well. Whatever we can find from the past can come through here as it does, and it gives an overlook of what is it that has been happening, and how can we find that way to heal, if there is a way. There's always a way if you believe it, if you trust it, if you have that hope. But most importantly, seek within yourself. What are you missing? What are you needing? Is it a repetitive behavior, and why? And a lot of people don't even know that it's a repetitive behavior of a choice. And then when they come for their own personal readings, trust me, you'll be enlightened of what you will hear. When it comes to the readings, and even when I'm doing rituals, you never know what's going to be transcending through my voice. The voice may change, the tone may change, the energy changes, the language also changes, the messages are completely at odds. And yes, through the media, through the videos, it may look off the line. But trust me, the clients always relate to what's happening in their readings, in their recordings, or even in person. They always acknowledge certain things, including certain voices, certain languages, certain characteristics that sometimes the body takes over that energy as well. So again, I am privileged to have all those things. You can feel the good and the bad when I am transitioned into the spiritual realm energy. And yes, I can transition into the spiritual realm, whether it is someone in the living or in the spiritual realm completely and fully. Okay? So we can connect with your loved ones. It is not a guarantee to be able to connect, because again, the energy may not be there for them at the time, or I'm not able to transcend to those energies at the time of connecting. But when they're not able to come forth, we will also have a message from the higher self of why. And if they're able to, trust me when I say that, what you hear about when you pass is not absolutely 100% the true message of what happens when we transition from the vessel, the body, to the spiritual realm life. Okay? We can touch that topic. It's very delicate, but we will definitely have some type of either seminar here in person and through the media, and chat about live one of these days for sure. Anyone is welcome to do so. But you need to be open to receive those messages that will be coming forth when we do. It is a delicate situation, but I will say this: do not fear leaving your vessel, which is your body, when that time comes. Do not fear it. Embrace it. Learn to embrace now who you are, because that is going to give you the first and only chance to understand so much about this life, and will also give you that opening that you've been desiring and needing. Okay, I urge you to go within and understand more your spirit self. um, you know, and for those that are seeking answers and questions, absolutely, I am here. But you know what I would also say, that a lot of these things, you know, it's how do I say this? I keep hearing a message right now. I have a number of messages that are coming in, but I feel that first there's an energy of someone that is about to walk in my shop. But also at the same time, you know, when I'm being paused, we have a lot of questions. I feel that whoever's watching, when they watch this, you know, hopefully this video will answer some of those questions. I'm getting certain messages of someone that's passed on. Actually, I have few in the moment, and I feel that, you know, whoever's watching this is connecting to, is wondering about someone that they lost. We have a mother figure on the other side, and we have um, a son. Someone lost a son. He's on the other side coming forward. Actually, we have two males that passed on, and I think that, not that I think, whoever is watching this has recently lost someone. And I feel that it was a sudden shock to either to the person that passed on and or to the person that's actually looking at this video. Unexpected betrayal. I keep hearing that for whoever's on the other, in the spiritual realm. This person that just recently passed, for me, when I say that, it becomes in numbers. So it could be recently, within the last 2 hours, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, including up to 2 years. If anyone is relating to that, you know, find me. I'll be more than happy to help you and find that peace that you're seeking, not just for yourself, but also the soul that is coming forth. It's very important that he speaks out and say his piece. Could he suspicious about it? Absolutely. Okay. I'm also hearing that someone is seeking someone that is being lost for some time. Could be within that time that we said, probably so. If the person is being lost, how long have you been lost? Why are you lost? Shoot. Was it a child? Was it a child? Were they a child when they were lost or taken? I feel so. The energy feels like a childlike energy. Now, this could be an energy of someone that was a childlike energy, or someone that had like a disability of some sort, and their behavior was as that. Okay. Okay, I will definitely pray for you, and I thank you for all of you to come forth and let's find that peace that you're seeking. And then, of course, if your loved one is not watching, may they come forth to find peace for you as well. We'll be more than happy to help you. We send you the vibration of love and peace. And my Father, Son, the Holy Spirit, Father, life, protect them. Amen. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna do what I need to do here and put a pause, okay? So these are certain items that I put here, and I also make my own. There's certain things in there that you cannot see. This is very important. It's a must for me when I do this type of ritual. It's a must, okay? And I am not gonna say what it is. Thank you. Okay, now before I insert personal items, pictures, etc. in here, I'm going to also marinate it into a different situation. Do my affirmations, my prayers, my protections, etc. It is not for you to know, it is for me to know. But it's just a little overview of similar things, and of course, I have to add more things of it as well. So, if you are wanting your own ritual consultation, spell, anything to do with the spiritual enlightenment and path and grow, we are absolutely here in the physical shop or through the media. We would be more than happy to help you in any way that you would like us to. And so just come aboard and welcome to Soluna Botanica, everyone. I wish you all the very best, love and light to you and to yours. And as always, come on in. Thank you.